about it, Runt. Think you might remember how to smile now? I'll admit, you do seem happier than you did before, Runt.
I'm not a Runt. I'm Tron.
Tron, huh? That's not a name one hears every day.
Mr. Zero!
What are you doing? Look, not in front of everyone.
Sorry, I just never want to let you go.
Hey, hands off! A man and a woman should show a little more class than this.
Can't be helped. The dragon on your back is so freaking manly I can't even stand it. And that chest, too.
It's an honor to meet you, Holy Maiden Angel White.
Nice to meet you, too. Come. So, what would be appropriate for me to call you?
Oh, just Demon Lord's fine by me. It would seem it's become my official nickname anyway, so I might as well embrace it.
So, are you truly the Demon Lord that all the old legends talk about?
If that's how you want to look at it, I suppose I am, yeah.
And just what is your involvement with Luna at this point?
Meeting her was a disaster waiting to happen, as you can imagine. At first, we've been able to build a pretty wonderful relationship since then.
Huh? No way! I'm ordering you to do as I say! Luna, the very definition of selfish? He must have put some kind of crazy spell on her! Tell me, are you someone who plans to bring harm to this kingdom?
That's a simple enough question to answer. See, back in my country, we have this terrific old saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words. What it basically means is that seeing something in person is always better than just having it explained to you.
That's a very good way to look at things.
I would suggest that you not decide what you will about me until after you've seen my skills and achievements. My actions have a pretty strong tendency to speak for themselves, and true to form, they're always louder than my words.
Is he planning some kind of invasion of the Holy Capital?
By the way, there's a favor I'd like to ask of you if it's no bother.
What would that be?
Well, truth is, I've been thinking about doing a little research on the Seraph. So if there's a library...
You want to know about the Seraph? Is it to figure out her weak spots so he can kill her? He's so bold and shameless, he's actually asking permission right to my face. You can use it as you wish. You're welcome to. Although, I hope you'll forgive me if I insist on not speaking about the Seraph myself.
I see. Yes, that's perfectly fine. I've been finding it a little challenging to carry on a conversation with a sacred being such as yourself anyway. Now, it seems like a very good time to excuse myself. Thank you, this meeting seemed quite productive.
Yes, I would tend to agree. It has been enlightening for me as well. Was it you? Who defeated the Demon King?
I still don't understand how you people can call that thing a Demon King. To me, he just seemed like a...
Even the Demon King was nothing to him.
Man, that woman's a total knockout! And I must say, she seems uniquely sensible for a holy maiden. Actually, maybe the other two are the odd ones. Thanks to the fight the other day, I've got 1,249 skill points. Not only can I summon an aid, I can build a hospital and some hot springs and still have extra points left over. Using the Omni Travel System command, I can travel back to an area I've gone to before instantly.
That wicked laugh can only mean one thing. Demon Lord is here! How was it? How was your talk with the Holy Maiden?
It went really well, kid. I just don't get it. This angel stuff sounds like some kind of Western fairy tale.
Well, at least the pictures in this book are super pretty, don't you think?
Yeah, if only it was meant to be a picture book. So did the angels exist from the beginning, or were they created by someone? That's really the question. And why is it that they disappeared anyway? The demons they fought against seem alive and well.
Huh? I really never thought about it that way before.
The weirdest part is there's not a single thing written here about the Seraph. They just bail or what?
Oh no, I don't think that's what happened at all. I feel sure they're watching over us from somewhere.
At any rate, we've got plenty of time. We'll be able to come back here whenever we feel like it.
Okay, I want to try to read as many books as I can. Demon Lord? Last one. Would you be willing to read it to me?
Huh? Destructive Fido's Great Adventure? What is this?
A long time ago, there was Ath. One day, the villagers decided they were tired of his destructive ways and drove him off. To make ends meet, Fido became an adventurer and set out to explore a nearby dungeon. He delved deeper and deeper into the dungeon, tearing up other adventurers' weapons and armor as he went. Ew, slimy! Fido came across a slime attacking another dog. You filthy slime! How dare you! Woof! After saving her from the slime, Fido spent the rest of the night gently nibbling her. Fido finally reached the deepest room of the dungeon, and there he discovered a trove of rare weapons, armor, and magical items. He carried all of them home with him, became a very famous dog, and lived happily ever after.
What the heck was that? Don't the stories and picture books usually have some sort of meaningful lesson in them or whatever? Who is the target demographic for this thing?
At least it's got a cute puppy in it.
And he went into...
Tell me something. Is it true that weapons and armor drop in dungeons the way they do in this book, or is that not a thing?
Oh, yes. I have heard that people find rare ancient items from time to time.
This body of mine is pretty much impervious to physical attacks, so that's good. But my weak point is magic, because that stuff didn't exist in Infinity Game, so it's a brand new thing for me. I definitely need to find some way to raise my magic resistance by a lot, as soon as possible.
Aku, go back to the inn without me for now. I've got something I need to take care of.
Okay, see you later.
Time to play hide and seek. Wait, you're...
I found you.
know this kid. She's the one I saved as Zero, isn't she?
Well, what is it you want from me, Runt?
Yep, you talk like Zero and have the same color.
Color? Wait, back up. What are you talking about?
I just see everything as a color. Even emotions and souls.
What, is that some new form of fortune-telling? Go bug someone else.
Bring out Zero right now!
Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. Wrong person.
Do it! You have to bring him out right now!
Wait a minute, am I missing something here? I mean, what are you getting at?
Zero's... Well, it's just that you're the one who saved my life. So I want to...
Can't just let someone Zero saved end up dying out in the streets. That's definitely not okay.
Fine, you win. But there are conditions if you meet Zero. You gonna be okay with that?
Of course. I'll do anything.
Listen, I'll tell you what. If you obey my commands and work hard for me, I'll let you meet him.
What kind of thing do you think I'd have to do as work? Do I have to kill lots of people?
What the hell? Why does everyone here have the wrong idea about me?
Oh, then what do I do?
Soon enough, we're going to feel short-staffed no matter how many people we have. If you could use your strength and color thing to lend me a hand, I think I could arrange a meeting. How does that sound? Good, Runt?
My name's really Tron. It's definitely not Runt.
Runt is a runt. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. I take it everyone's ready to roll. Let's get going.
Hey, Chief. Who's that little girl with you?
You have such beautiful hair.
There's devil in her?
That's too bad, because we're gonna need her and Rabby. So just deal with it.
A holy maiden and devilkin? You're asking too much.
I think if we can manage to turn that village around, your sisters will see you in a totally different light.
I don't know.
First of all, those who are standing at the pinnacle of a kingdom, they should really have the capacity to deal with all types of people. If you only ever see things in black and white, you'll never move forward in this life.
What is this? Why are you preaching at me?
I'm just saying I have high expectations, that's all.
Fine, all right, then go ahead. Be warned. I won't be this sweet if she does something bad.
You, are you able to omni-travel now?
I am, Chief. Incredible. It feels like something holding me down was removed.
Everyone, come here and grab onto me. We're jumping to Rabby Village. You, couldn't you make the jump yourself?
It's nonsense to consume 60 power when we have...
Here we go. Omni-travel, Rabby Village.
Wow, that was amazing.
Are you kidding me? How'd we manage to get back to my territory in the bare blink of an eye?
You, I want to start construction right away.
Right, understood.
Hey, look! It's Black Suit Man Bunny. The pulley wheel and the fertilizer help so much. Hop!
Just wait. I'll turn this village around. By the time I'm done, it's gonna be raining gold around here.
I guess this spot will have to do. It's time for rare item creation. First aid kit. Base upgrade. Field hospital.
Hey, Chief. Would you like to go and...
There's no electricity, yet everything seems to be running just fine.
Well, is it good to go?
Yeah, we could even start today. But what are your thoughts on how we should deal with charging people?
This is just to have something in place, but let's start by assigning coins to values that we're familiar with. And if it ends up being wrong, then we can always adjust it in the future.
I like your style. With this world having so many different values and cultures, we don't have much choice but to boldly take a shot in the dark.
Well, let's see. Based on my experience thus far, copper's 100 yen, giant copper is 1,000, silver's 10,000, and gold's 100k. And the elusive giant gold coin is worth around 2 million. There's also something called a holy lambda coin, but Depending on the season and what the market does, it changes value. Regarding the prices for treatment, I want you to care for the poor, but don't charge them more than they can afford. Trying to collect money from people who simply don't want.
Right. Sounds like a plan. We'll help the poor and fleece the rich, which means we'll gain the support of the common people. You do realize that you're taking the exact opposite approach of the Great Empire.
Nothing's more boring to me than treading down a well-beaten path. Always feels a little more like going backwards.
Yes, we have that in common. Somehow I just knew our minds and hearts were on the same page.
Okay, I'll admit that was oddly cute, but seriously, has she always been this way?
Base. Rare item creation. Walled Springs.
Right next to the hospital. Hot Springs, baby! Not bad if I say so myself. 3 massive and magnificent floors of fun. Carbon dioxide bath, vase bath, stone sauna, electric bath, herbal bath, even one outdoors, and a salt sauna to top it off. A great hall and fully equipped dining room, with beautiful lodging on the 2nd and 3rd floors. And when it comes to Japanese, give me Miss Home.
Wow, that sure came out of nowhere. Huh. It's unbelievable, Bunny.
Those two are stylish enough and easy on the eyes. They can work reception.
When you finish your work today, I want you to assemble all the villagers and bring them here. Do you understand?
Okay, but why are we bringing them? Huh.
Well, my thought is that in order for you to be the best host for our guests, it's important for everyone to experience it first as guests yourselves. In other words, you get some bathing time.
Bathing? But only wealthy nobles can afford luxuries like that, Bunny.
Right, in this world, people are lucky to wipe themselves off with a damp cloth. Should I open up a bathhouse for commoners, then? It's doable with the high-level item Conda River. If we charge 3 copper coins, I have no doubt it would bring in customers by the droves.
By the way, we'll also need to destroy and rebuild your houses in the very near future.
I might have a problem with that. Hup! Black Suit Man, I thought you were nice, but this is tyranny, Bunny!
Before we know it, we'll be building both legit and unlicensed casinos and anything else we could possibly think of to entertain all those rich nobles out there with more money in their pockets than they know what to do with!
Black Suit Man's scary. Hup!
Black Suit Man is broken, Bunny.
And no matter how luxurious the hot spring resort is, if the employees don't do their jobs well, it won't amount to much. Among the 8 aides, there was one standout genius who could not only immediately master whatever you threw at him, but also consistently produced better results than any of the others. He's got a real nurturing side, so he can watch kids no problem. Also, being a gun specialist with combat prowess and crazy skills like his, he'll easily be able to protect Rabi Village even when I'm not around. He and you actually get along pretty well, too.
Admin privileges. Aide summon. Isami Tahara, I command you to appear before me.
Well, if it isn't the chief.